Hello, Mark Felton here. Going to read from New King James Version real quick. I'm going to go to Psalms 23, 1 through 6. Anytime now. Just kidding. The Lord, the shepherd of his people. A Psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. It also says that when it says, and I will dwell, it will say, I will return in the house of the Lord forever. Pretty cool. So this whole psalm is pretty much the anointed, the ones who are separated from the other sheep, the ones who are separated for a purpose, who heard the call and went ahead and said yes to it with their whole hearts. So the point of this, the basic gist, I would say, is to acknowledge that he is the shepherd. We deny ourselves. We don't pick up the old selves, and we allow the new selves to live in him, because he is the vine, we are the branches. He leads us to a position where we can rest and we can abide in him, and we can nourish ourselves with the grass, because sheep eat grass, and we're able to gain strength from this, and we're able to get a little bit of dew in the morning, because dew comes in the morning on the grass. And being led by still waters, meaning we look at the reflection and we see Jesus looking back. He is in us, outside of us, all around us, and loves us and cares for us and leads us. So therefore we gain water that we don't thirst anymore, spiritual water. He restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. He cares so much about our soul, our will, and mind and emotions. He cares so much about us. Some people think that, because of the thoughts they have, because of the actions they've done, because of the behavior that they exude, that God is far from them. That's further from the truth. He knows already what you're going to do, what you're going to think, what you're going to say, how you will act. And he's already taken that into consideration when he calls you his anointed. So the same way that you can't separate your breath from you, the fact that you're breathing, you can't separate that from you unless you hold your breath. It's the same way that we cannot be separated from the Lord and his love, unless you turn your heart to stone and you say no. But in any case, details, right? And for his name's sake, he leads us on the path of righteousness. Because as sheep are, I would say, easily distracted. So a sheep will be able to see very far distances. Sheep can actually see up to like 4 miles away, but we get very distracted and our minds are always going everywhere. So he tells us all the time, have the mind of Christ, capture every thought and turn it towards good, what is right, what is edifying, what is bringing a good report. So when we're able to do that, then we are living for his name's sake. And he then gives us grace to go ahead and do this without us trying, without us striving and trying so hard to do. Though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and staff comfort me. We go from knowing who God is, that he is our Lord, and we deny ourselves, and then we go into rest. And right before we go into rest, we walk into our ministry. I would say run, but we walk into our ministry because we rested, we rejuvenated, we rested, we just left the previous struggle, got into a season of rest, and then now that we're exiting the season of rest, we are now back into the season of struggle with the Lord guiding us, showing us, and living in us. I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff comfort me. The rod beats the wolves, and the staff guides the sheep and comforts the sheep. And don't get them mixed up when you're leading a sermon. That's bad. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. So he does this so that we can see that he can show our enemies that he is good, that they don't have to live their lives that they're leading, that they choose to live, so that they can say, okay, well, if the Lord can do this for that person, then he can do that for me as well. And that's one reason why he does that. Another reason why, so that we can be, as we're humbled, we can realize that the Lord has our back, and he is able to defend us, protect us, advocate for us, and provide for us, even as we are. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runs over. And to get oil, one has to apply a tremendous amount of pressure upon olives to gain the oil. And when that pressure happens, it might take a long time, it might take a short time, depends on what the purpose of the oil is used for. So then he pours it on our heads, meaning it's a blessing. We are blessed, we are consecrated, we are then set aside, obviously, for his good work. My cup runneth over, meaning we're so blessed that our ability to hold the blessing that the Lord gives us is so full that it just pours out of us, and we give from that excess. We give to others from that excess, so we don't get ourselves drained. Like if you have $100 but you have an extra $300, you can give that $300 and still have $100 for yourself. Make sense? Not really? Okay. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And this is the part where all of that struggle, all of that trusting in him, walking with him, all of it was to get to the part, to get to the part that we abide in his home, we abide in his house, because if you can imagine, heaven is a home. And if you don't know the owner of the home, then how can you say, I'm good enough to be here, I'm just going to walk in? It doesn't matter if you're good enough. It doesn't matter if you don't have a relationship with the owner of the home, then therefore you're trespassing. That's very basic. So because we have a relationship, we are intimate with the Lord in this way, that we have an experience with him, that we live with him every single day, and every decision we make, we choose to decide to live for him, live with him, and have him live in us. So therefore we are then put into his house in heaven, and we live with him forever, for the end of time. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that reading of the word, and I know I talked really fast, but I feel like that was very, very powerful. May God bless you, may God see you and help you, and if you have anything that God puts on your heart, then meditate on it. Ask the Lord if this is his to do, for you to do, and he will give you confirmation. Some things you don't even have to have confirmation, you just do it with faith, you just do it. So go on from there, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless. I love you. Bye.